Warning. This podcast may contain spoilers from whatever TV show or movie is mentioned. Please listen at your own discretion. Welcome to Viewers Anonymous.
What's going on? I'm your main man, Scoots Bronson.
And I am S. Foster, and welcome to Viewers Anonymous, man. How we feeling today, man?
Man, we feeling good, man. The moment we've been waiting for is here. You know what I'm saying? we've been fiending all since season 3, man. Season 4 is here. I'm excited. I'm ready to go, brother. How you doing?
Hey, boy. I'm holding up, man. Hey, I got spoiled the last 2 days, man. Like it was like 65 and like 75 yesterday, and then today 48 and rain all motherfucking day, dude. Like it's been raining all day, and it's like, damn, boy, I got spoiled for 2 days.
Man, we've been in the 40, so we've been spoiled too.
No, then check this out, dude. So check this out. So I've been in my FedEx truck, same FedEx truck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Going on like it's been over 12 years since I've been in that truck. So, you know what I'm saying? Being in it for so long, you know, you can feel when, you know, shit kind of, you know, not the way it's supposed to be. And like what started happening was I started to turn the ignition switch, and like sometimes it'll do like this clicking sound. You know what I'm saying? So I tell old dude about the mechanic guy, and so he's like, okay, he said, he was like, I'll check to see if it's the ignition switch or if it's a starter. He was like, it shouldn't be the starter because I just got a new starter put in it probably like 2 or 3 years ago. But I don't know if it was a new one or if it was a rebuilt one. So anyway, so I'm running, this is Wednesday. So I get about halfway through the day. And then it just, because it was cranking, everything was good. And then it just kept doing click, 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 click. So I'm like, fuck, man. I said, I think it finally went out, whatever it is. So then I call up management, tell them what's going on. And then I get dude on the phone, and then my truck fires up. And so I said, you know, I'm just going to keep it running until the end of the day. So I keep it running all day, well, for the rest of the day. So then they told me they put a new starter in it. They put new brakes on it, gave it an oil change, everything. So I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying, my truck good, right?
Yeah.
I get in yesterday morning, that bad boy fired right up, boy. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Man, listen to me, my guy. I pull up the Burger King, you know what I'm saying? I said, I'm gonna get me 2 sausage, egg, and cheese croissants, you know what I'm saying? Man, I go back out to the truck. It ain't even got the click no more. The whole truck dead.
Wow.
Like just dead, dude. I'm like, man, what the fuck, man? And I'm heavy as hell, dude. I got 127 stops, and I'm stuck at Burger King. So, so then I called him up. Dude, come out, and he's like, you know, trying to figure out what it is. So he was like, well, check this out. He's like, take some, you know, some stops off your truck, and run it out my truck, and then come back. And hopefully we'll have it ready. So I'm like, all right. So, you know what I'm saying? I take some stuff out the truck, go run that, come back. They called me as I'm pulling up, like, yo, we got it started. I'm like, all right, cool. So they was like, well, let's just check it and make sure we're going to turn it off and see if it crank back up. Same thing. Nothing. Truck dead. So we don't know if it's the battery. We don't know if it's the alternator. So, dude, so I got to run all yesterday with my truck running the whole day.
Damn.
So I'm like, fuck, man. And I was so mad because it was hot yesterday. And I had to keep shutting the doors in the truck because I don't want nobody to take off in that bitch.
Yeah.
So then it finally got me straightened out today, man. So today was a good day. I was able to turn my truck off, everything all good. So it's been, dude, it's been it's been an interesting couple of days, man, at work. So
that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, hey, boy, the life of a FedEx driver.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's the side people don't get a chance to see. You know what I'm saying? They don't see when y'all trucks break down, or you know what I'm saying, y'all, you know what I'm saying, GPS ain't working and shit like that. Like that's a tough ass job to have. And then on top of that, like you gotta keep getting in and out the truck, And I know it'd be hot than the motherfucker in them big ass trucks, man. It looked like it'd be hot than the motherfucker.
Hot than the motherfucker, but no AC. All we got is heat in them trucks.
Damn.
Man, so like in the summertime, boy, it'd be hot. I call the back of the truck, I call it the heat box. You know what I'm saying? Because in the back, but it get hot as ain't no vents and nothing back there.
Damn.
But I've been pretty lucky, man, because I do know this, like the dude that owned everything, like he wanted to put me in another truck.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I was like, man, I don't want another truck. Like I've been in this truck, you know what I'm saying, for over a decade. I was like, I don't want another truck. Right. And so I told my dude that I started with that I was like, look, dude trying to put me in another truck. He was like, I'll call him. He was like, you are not getting in another truck. He was like, because you know, like if you had a car like for a long time, right? Mm-hmm. Like you hear a sound, yo, that don't sound right. Mm-hmm. You know, you feel something that don't feel right. Yeah. So I'm always proactive about everything. Like I've never really like broke down. Like I broke down only 2 times engine related. Mm-hmm. And I've been think about that. I've been doing this job going on 13 years. Yeah. Engine related, only broke down twice. Dude, that's like a miracle. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like, cause when I started, and for the people to understand this, I'm gonna break it down layman terms. When I started driving that truck, it had 30,000 miles on it. I have 184,000 miles on this bitch now. You know what I'm saying? So this truck done been through it. You hear me? So I done put over 300,000 miles on this truck. So so I've been pretty lucky, man. So I haven't really broke down that much. So, and I say engine related because I had one flat. And I had one situation where I'm driving down the highway and I'm behind like one of these trucks and a rock came up and hit my windshield. Hit my windshield so hard like pieces of the glass came back and hit me in the face. And like I told them about it and they was like, just park the truck because they said because that window get too weak, it's just gonna fall down on me. So they just told me to pull over. So I've been pretty lucky, man. So but when it happened though, you still mad. Like I was mad as fuck. But I was like, fuck, man. Yeah. But enough of all of my about my work shit. But look, I went on the tangent right there. Look, I want to tell somebody.
It'd be like that. I feel you. It'd be like that.
Yeah, man. But yo, we look, dude, we got surprised last night. Yeah. Well, not last night. 2 nights ago. 2 nights ago. Time. Well, I got surprised last night because I didn't watch it till last night. But, so we made the announcement, so everybody know what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? You know, for the next, I don't know how many weeks. We're going to be doing Snowfall. Yeah, because I don't even know how many. I think they got it up on how many episodes it is, but I don't know.
I think it's like maybe 10 or 11, and I don't know if we're going to have a mid-season or, you know what I'm saying, they're going to go straight through or anything.
Yeah. Because it really depends on like what's going on. Sometimes they do the mid-season shit when there's like, I don't know, like a Super Bowl or you know what I'm saying,
well,
or something like that.
You know, like I think Power was doing it regularly, and then Game of Thrones was doing the same thing too. Like they was just doing it just off the cuff. So you know what I'm saying. You never know. I think they trying to make it like a regular thing. Like The Walking Dead used to do it. I ain't watched it since like season 8. But I know when The Walking Dead used to be on, well, when I used to watch The Walking Dead, you know what I'm saying, they'd have up to so many episodes, and then they'd cut it mid-season finale, and then, you know what I'm saying, you wait another week, no, not even a week, another like month and a half before you even get to finish the season, you know what I'm saying? So, who knows, man? Hopefully they don't do us like that, though.
Oh, yeah, man, hopefully, man. But, so I'm sitting there, and because, you know, I got it in the library. And then when I go to the library, it says 2. So I'm thinking, like I told you earlier, like I'm thinking it's like the episode. And then they did like a little after the episode, little special thing, like breaking down what happened and all this type shit. And then I look and it says it's 1 hour and 1 minute. I'm like, wait a minute. I said, they did 2 episodes. So I'm like, man, let me call Scoop. So I was like, dude, like, did you watch both episodes? And you like, hell yeah.
Man, listen, I was sitting there watching it, and because before it came on, they had Mission Impossible on, so I had just turned to it at like 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Kids going to bed. Let me hurry and flip the FX just in case I got to do something. That way I ain't got to rush back. And you know what I'm saying? I already had it on DVR, but I like to watch them live. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm tweeting out like it's Snowfall time. I'm hyped. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited. And then I get to watching it, and then it went to like the second commercial break, and then it was like, like stay tuned for the 2-part FX premiere. I'm looking like 2-part, and then you know what I'm saying? I go to the guide, I'm like, oh shit, we getting 2 episodes. So yeah, we got episode 1 and 2 Wednesday night, man. It was it started off with a bang, bro. That shit started off with a hell of a bang, bro.
Hell yeah, boy! Like I mean, it jumped right in. Like they didn't drag nothing out. They didn't leave you hanging. You know what I'm saying? They starting to, you know what I'm saying, answer some of the questions that was left out. That was at the end of season 3. So it seems like the writing is on point. You know, because I was worried about season 3 when John Singleton passed, but like season 3 was dope as hell. So I was like, it don't. Yeah, so it's like this show is not falling off because John Singleton's not here, but John Singleton really fucked with these people like behind the scenes anyway. So like it's not like they haven't worked together before. So like they just really kept this shit going. But dude, I was like, man, I watched it and I was like, yo, this show is dope. Now I understand like some people may look at it and be like, you know, with the violence and all the type stuff, but like this is like the real shit. Like this is stuff that, I mean, a lot of this stuff is documented. There's a ton of footage of like what stuff used to be like back then when, you know what I'm saying, when crack first hit the streets and all that. So they just really playing out some shit that already really happened with a lot of the gang wars and all this type shit. But man, you know, one of the things that I wanted to start with, if you didn't mind, was this relationship with Leon and Franklin now. Because
it's interesting.
Yeah, because I remember when we was doing the Coming Soon, and I was saying that one of my favorite scenes was when they left Man Boy because Man Boy was mad that Leon was taking over his territory. So, you know, they had the little 3-man meeting and like, he was like, yeah, man, he said, I just cooked that shit. No, all the type shit. So then when they got in the car and he started yelling at him about like, yo, like you fucking up business. Like, I had your back in front of Man Boy, but like, yo, you know, he straightened the shit out behind the scenes. And I always wondered, like, I wonder, is everything all cool? Because the thing with Leon has a fucking ego out this world. You know what I'm saying? And it's tough to work with somebody who it seemed like Leon always got something to prove. Like he always want to prove like I'm the toughest motherfucker. You ain't gonna cross me. All this type shit. Now it's like he had a weak spot for Franklin because, you know, they grew up together and they started in this business together and all of this. But like he still lets his ego take over. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is your thoughts on like from these 2 episodes of how their relationship is going?
I think the relationship was strained when their friend got killed. When, you know what I'm saying, when Gustavo and them killed their friend. And I think from that point on, it was like, you know, with that situation, when he checked Leon in the car, when Franklin checked Leon in the car about the Man Boy situation, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a bunch of situations where Franklin kind of shows, you know what I'm saying, like his power. You know what I'm saying? Like where he actually take reins like as top dog in those moments. And you know what I'm saying? I think that for the, you know what I'm saying, majority of what we've seen, Leon always felt more like a partner than a worker. And I think that in those moments, you know what I'm saying, you get that moment where, or you get that like small amount of time where Leon feels like a worker instead of a partner. And so when all of this shit happens, you know what I'm saying, like, and they going back and forth, I think that's a part of, you know what I'm saying, like you said, Leon's ego, to where he's starting to feel like a, you know what I'm saying, like a worker instead of a partner. And then now in this new season, you know what I'm saying, we seen them talk and everything like that, you know, and we seen Franklin kind of try to kind of piece it up and, you know what I'm saying, bring Leon back into it. And then, you know what I'm saying, like he did it on multiple occasions. And it's like, you know, you like you said, that ego trip hit, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, that pride kick in, and he like Leon more so like, nah, I don't want to be involved with this nigga no more. I don't want nothing to do with this nigga because, you know, this nigga's still working with these motherfuckers that killed our boy. So if he's still working with them, like, how can I really trust him? You know what I'm saying? Like, we just got into it. We ain't, you know what I'm saying, we ain't never got into it, none of that shit. Like, I done did shit for him, all kind of shit. And then, you know what I'm saying, like, he looking at it like, this is how you repay me on some shit. So, I mean, it's a very strange relationship. I think that later on in the season, I think that should have kind of be I think that'll be resolved. I think they get back, you know what I'm saying, to the groove, get back together, and, you know, and you know what I'm saying, get back to that friendship, especially with everything that just transpired within these 2 episodes. I'm 100% sure that they're going to get back together and link up.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if they do, because I want to say I'm on the same path as you, but then at the same time, like when they had that one conversation, you know what I'm saying, and I thought the one part that was so funny, I don't know if anybody else caught it, or they probably did, but so he rolls up to Leon's, and you know what I'm saying, big dude out there. He was like, and Saint's like, man, it sounds like he busy. He was like, nah. He said he'd be glad to get rid of this one.
Yeah.
So he was like, they've been in there for a while, and so he goes knocking on the door, say he out there, and so girl come out, and she's like, you gonna call me later? He's like, we'll see. And then like she gave him the middle finger. And so Saint's like, yo, I see you, you know what I'm saying? You got the projects on lock, you know what I'm saying? Smashing the girls, all this type stuff. And he was like, what, you surprised? And he was like, nah. And what I thought was interesting was while they was having that conversation about, you know, Man Boy and what's my boy name? I want to call him Stacy. Scully, yeah. Look, Scully and Stacy. So he's like, you know, just be glad that they're not, you know, fucking with us. And so he was like, yeah, but 5 people got killed, you know, 5 innocent people got killed in the mix. He was like, that's the cost of doing business. And I'm like, okay, so you could say that that's the cost of doing business, but when your man got, that might have been the cost of doing business too. You see what I'm saying? And like, I get that you got ill will towards this guy because your man was taken out by somebody and Saint is still working with them. But what he also got to understand is like this bread that you getting, we're getting it because of we rocking with Teddy and my guys. So it's interesting, man, because it's like seeing him trying to branch off by himself, but also to close out that scene, he asked him, and then he said he didn't want to take orders, you know, from his auntie. And he was like, basically, like, I don't want to be your driver anymore, type of thing. And then he asked him, was he coming to that New Year's party? And he hit him with a "we'll see." And I was just like, and I just thought about what he said to that girl, because honestly, I didn't think he was gonna show. Like when he said, because when he told old girl "we'll see," because I think he just like, you know what I'm saying, smashed the old girl and was like, shit, maybe I see you again, maybe I won't. And I thought that when he said "we'll see," I thought that meant that I was like, well, I don't think he's showing up. So I thought it was interesting to see him show up, but it's also interesting trying to see him, you know, carve his own path and actually try to even get with another distro person, and they felt like it was a setup, and so they just, you know what I'm saying, peeled out and then said like, let's chop it down more to try to get more money, but like he's messing up the product because he don't have another, you know, he'll have another connect. So it's interesting to watch what's going on with Leon and Franklin right now.
Man, listen, they threw a wrench in the whole storyline. They threw, you know what I'm saying, a shocking surprise in there, man. Let me find her name. Her name is what is this lady's name? She's
the reporter lady.
yes, yo. I'm hoping that she does something to get her killed. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. She already agitated me in these 2 episodes already. And it's not even, you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't even been nothing to do for real. Like she's snooping around when she ain't supposed to. You know what I'm saying? She getting into shit that she ain't supposed to be getting into. She's so hell bent on trying to find out with what went on with Mel and her dad and Franklin, and it's like, man, get your ass out the streets. You come in starting shit, you know what I'm saying, with Alton, and he trying to run his, you know what I'm saying, facility, and here you come asking questions, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure out what's going on. Then you got the young black dude drinking liquor. He can't drink, you know what I'm saying? He don't drink. He can't even drive home now, you know what I'm saying? Because you make him drink for every time he say he don't know. And it's so much going on with this lady, man. You know what I'm saying? She's doing the dirty snooping. She's snooping around everywhere, putting her nose where it don't belong. I'm praying that this season she takes the L and she catches a bullet.
It's Irene.
Irene, yeah.
Yeah, like yeah, and like I think it's when she went to go see Mel, I thought that was I'm glad that they put that in there because I wonder what happened to her. It's like, so she shoots Saint. The last time we seen her, she was shooting Saint. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what the fuck happened to her? You know? And like, I don't know if she's putting on an act with this whole new little church thing that she's all into all of a sudden.
That was definitely an act. That was definitely an act. Listen, she is a hardcore criminal. Never forget. Okay? She is a hardcore reformed ex-crackhead criminal. You know what I'm saying? She was on that shit. She done got off of it. She done got cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? Now she over there with her auntie living in the lap of luxury. And here comes this goddamn Irene reporter lady messing everything up. Why would you come here and ask me questions? I'm trying to get the hell out the way. Now I just shot Franklin Saint. Now what if, you know what I'm saying, he just have a change of heart and send some folks after me? And then here you come snooping, and you done gave up my little position. You know what I'm saying? I don't like her. I don't like her at all.
Yeah, I don't like her, and I don't like how she rolled up on Saint's dad, well, Franklin's dad, you know what I'm saying, at his place of business where he's out here saving lives, man. This dude is out here saving lives, my guy.
Exactly.
And you coming in here fucking with him on his job, you know what I'm saying, asking questions and all this type shit and talking about how you know about Bobby Hutton and you was down with the Panthers and all this type shit. Man, you read a whole bunch of reports, and so you just know what the fuck going on because you done read a lot of reports. Your ass wasn't around any of them fucking meetings. And then when the cop come in there, because he's mad because what Saint asked him to do was, you know, outside of his district. And like, so when he met up with the other dudes, he's like, yo, like, boy, there's a lot of firepower in there. He was like,
yeah,
we roll up in there, boy, it's gonna be something serious.
Especially now since he sold him the Dragon knives and the Uzis.
Yeah. So you know, he's like, you know, you trying to set me up, and saying like, I ain't trying to set you up. I want you to do the fucking job I asked you to do. Like, you want to be on the payroll now. This is what I want you to do. Like,
yeah, you got to work for it, motherfucker.
Yeah, you got to work for it. I'm paying you every week, and a lot of the times you ain't doing shit. Like, Franklin is not on the radar with the cops right now. Like he was, but you know what I'm saying, it slowed up. So it's like,
I'm hoping that cop catch a bullet too.
He's going to because he's too hot headed.
Yeah,
because he was about to go ham on his dad, but then the old girl come in, Irene come in. You know what I'm saying, talk about how she know about some shit going on, and she's like, now we could talk. So, but he also told Franklin's dad to tell him like, yo, I want double for doing this type, you know, the shit that he wants me to do or whatnot. So anytime there's a cop, see, this is what they don't seem to understand. You know how many more cops they could put on the payroll? And then the way you even got on the payroll, like it was in a shiesty way that Franklin was mad about anyway.
Cause he should have bodied your ass for choking him out.
Exactly. So he already don't like you anyway, and now you trying to, and that's why he asked his dad to tell him, because he knew if he would have met with Franklin and said that shit to him face to face, it
would have been all bad.
It would have been a missing cops report. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so
I got a question for you though. So, you know what I'm saying? We talked about Franklin and Leon. We talked about, you know what I'm saying, Irene, the reporter, even, you know what I'm saying, with the situation and snooping. You know what I'm saying? We finally seen where Mel is at. What is your outlook seeing these last two episodes on Teddy and Gustavo, man? Because I feel like Teddy has literally went completely rogue.
Yes, he is completely rogue now, and this is the thing, and because me and Unc used to talk about this show on the Stolen Time podcast, and the thing about the government, and because like I say, there's shit out there that you can research, and what they did with a lot of these people is like when the shit hit the fan, they didn't have their back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The people that they had on the cover, like doing this type shit. So if things don't go the way they wanted to go, the FBI or CIA, I can't remember who he started out with. I don't fucking forgot. It had been so long since he even said what he was.
I think it's FBI.
I think it was FBI. Like they'll turn their back on him because like he's probably more than likely is gonna have to get up enough money to basically disappear.
Yeah.
So I think that what him and Gustavo is doing is they keeping the business rolling, but I think that Teddy is saving his money. So when it gets to that point where shit do hit the fan, because the thing is, I think that they was planning on probably locking him up anyway. But like just to see that other side of him, like when he went to see what the fuck my man name is, that had the guns for him. Is it Javi?
Yeah, Javi, yep.
Yeah, so that when they went to see Javi and he pulled that gun out and he fucked up my man ear because he kept looking at him. Yeah. Hey, this motherfucker, boy, he ain't playing, boy.
Teddy has officially become probably the most gangster character in this show. And I tell you, this man went from straight edge FBI agent to completely rogue drug dealer. Like this man is the plug. Like he literally he has had it up to his goddamn wits end. You hear me? He is sick and tired of the BS. He got to go all the way down to Mexico and smuggle his drugs, these goddamn avocados. And what do you know? They end up getting caught, man. They caught these motherfuckers because the old captain is out of there. It's a new captain in now. He want a bigger cut. Then, not only that, they end up having to go talk to Javi about everything, seeing if, you know what I'm saying, Javi can go. Javi like, I can't make it. So now they done built this big-ass tunnel between Mexico and USA. You know what I'm saying? They got these two houses. Everything is going great. And then here come this new captain ruining everything, messing everything up. You know what I'm saying? Gustavo, he done lost his friend. It's like, what in the world is going on, bro? Did you see how they did his friend and the wife?
Yo, and that was it. And when he asked dude, because like, you know, Gustavo had brought dude with him and he asked him how he got in the wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? Was it an accident or was it an enemy? And so that's what made me think it was the cops that had did it, because it's like, why would you? And see, this is what I thought he was doing when he asked him that. What I thought he was doing was, because when he was basically was asking for more money, right? So he asking for more money, which is already a dangerous game anyway. Anytime you dealing with these type of people and you and you trying to up the price, that's always a gamble. And I thought that the point that he was trying to make when he asked him, did that happen from an accident or was it from an enemy? I thought he was trying to say that the reason I'm asking for more money because what if an accident was to happen? I want to be compensated for that. So that's what I thought where he was going with that. But like, dude, these people, as far as like these cops and stuff on the payroll, they don't understand that y'all are as just as expendable as these foot soldiers that are out here helping, you know what I'm saying, push the shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they think that they're not. They think that, yo, well, you're doing us a favor by paying us and all this type shit. And it's like, boy, y'all don't understand. Like this ain't when it comes and that's another thing. They don't know my guy Teddy. They don't know him. And they don't really know what he's capable of doing. Because like you said, he has completely flipped the script of really being like the most gangster dude on here. So yeah, that's wild. That's actually wild. But so I want to ask you this: when it comes down to Scully and Man Boy's beef, what you got there?
Man, yo, I think the decision that they made to mess with Scully was a very bad decision. I understood why they did it, but I still think that it ended up being a very bad decision. Excuse me, Scully ain't been nothing but trouble. You know what I'm saying? Man Boy, you can control Man Boy. Man Boy ain't really a big deal. I think that, you know what I'm saying, when they had the meeting and they were trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, which one they should take out or should they just let them kill each other off. I think the smart decision was, you know what I'm saying, was to go with Man Boy because at the end of the day, you know, Man Boy just trying to get paid. You know what I'm saying? You give him a little bit of territory, you know what I'm saying, you make sure he keeps some money in his pockets. You ain't gonna have no issue with Man Boy. Yeah, he talk a little bit of shit, you know what I'm saying? He caused a little bit of issues here and there, but he's not doing nothing that's going to, you know what I'm saying, really threaten what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? If anything, it seemed as if he was a part of the crew for a minute. You know what I'm saying? When him and Leon had to piece it up for that little bit, it seemed as if he was riding with the crew. So, you know what I'm saying? Like with that, I didn't really see no issue with them, you know what I'm saying, siding with Man Boy. My thing was the Scully shit, man. Like, you know, dude is a hothead. You know, dude is one of those guys that if you fuck him over, bro, it might be the end of it. And as we see, that's what eventually happens in, you know what I'm saying, the first episode. I mean, yeah, the second episode, I'm sorry. So, you know what I'm saying, what we end up having is this weird little, you know, this weird little situation to where Scully had to like, I don't know if he like sniffed it out early, like if he just didn't believe it, but it seemed like he was catching on to what Franklin was trying to do at first. And then
Okay,
once Franklin,
hold on. Hold up. Before you go further,
mm-hmm.
so the shit he dropped in his ear is that what is that? Is that acid or PCD? What's that shit he's
Man, I
dropping in
don't
his
know
ear?
what that shit is. Whatever it is, he should leave that shit alone.
Dude, I'm telling you, I thought because he was saying he see roaches.
Yeah.
I'm thinking because dude asked him, he was like, "Man, you gonna do this shit right now?" He was like,
And
"Right now,
see,
you gonna do this right now?"
exactly.
I'm
And he
thinking,
was
I'm
already
thinking,
paranoid.
yeah, I'm thinking he was just paranoid and he was high as fuck because this motherfucker
Mm-hmm.
started talking about seeing roaches. And I think that honestly, he was so like zoned out that
Mm-hmm.
he thought he was seeing because that I'm thinking the stuff that he's probably doing be having him fucking hallucinating or some shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he necessarily like snuffed it out, but it did ruin the plan.
Well,
But if the plan
I don't know if it ruined the plan. What ruined the plan was Man Boy's second in command being
yeah.
scared as a motherfucking mouse and coming out and just bust. Like, fam, you know what I'm saying? They already done told you to chill. Relax, my nigga. Just relax. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's this. That's what I'm saying. Like that's the thing to me, man. Like this is why this show is so authentic. This is why this show is to me like the top of the top. You know what I'm saying? This is the pinnacle because what you end up seeing is, you know what I'm saying, like those situations to where, you know what I'm saying, you linking up with somebody, but they just got that one hot head motherfucker in their group who cannot be tamed, who cannot be controlled, and just do what the fuck they feel like doing at all times. And it's like, fam, if you would have set your ass back for 2 more minutes, all this shit could have been over with. We could have got this nigga up out the way, got his boys up out the way, and boom. You know what I'm saying? Everybody would have been back to getting this money. But no. These motherfuckers, this goofball motherfucker, when the jump out, starts shooting the Uzi, he ain't even hitting nothing. He just pulling the trigger. It's like, man, look, get your ass on somewhere. Get this nigga a pistol. He don't need a Uzi. Get him a pistol. That way he at least be able to hit something. Motherfucker had 30 rounds and hit nothing.
And then, okay, so two things. So number one, like Scully did fire the first shot, so you know, but Man Boy could see out the crack of the thing. So that's one thing. But then the other thing was Man Boy, when they met up with Man Boy at the close to the end of the episode, and it was like, yo, is Scully dead? And he was like, man, I shot that nigga, man. He was like, I shot him. And like my thing was, he asked him, was he dead? And he was like, yeah, he dead.
Mm-hmm.
And why was like, I wonder was there, because this is the thing, Man Boy's sister is with Scully, right?
Yeah, that's his baby mama.
So I'm thinking like, I wonder, were there some kind of conversation? Now look, I don't know. This is all speculation here. Was there some kind of conversation? And he took a hit, he took a bullet.
Yeah.
But I wonder, was there a conversation by like, yo, Franklin came and talked to me and said that he was with me to take you out.
I don't think so. I see where you're going, and that's a great idea, but I don't think so. And the only reason I say that is because remember when they hit up what's dude's name they had strung up at the on the baseball field?
Oh yeah, I remember his name, but yeah.
So remember when they was in the church? Before that, they was in the church because old boy got killed, right? And he was like, he was talking to her and was like, he don't think that I go kill this nigga, da-da-da. But he was talking about Man Boy.
Mm-hmm.
So she ain't had nothing to say about it. I mean, she was just like, nigga, whatever. So I don't think that that's a possibility. Because my thing is this. They talked about, I think it was season 1, they talked about how, you know what I'm saying, they got more suppliers bringing in drugs, whatever. But at this point, everybody know Franklin got the best product on the market, right?
Mm-hmm.
But seeing how everybody else is still getting these suppliers and they still getting it, you know what I'm saying, they still bringing this shit in, now it's starting to look like it's a, you know what I'm saying, like it's starting to look like a real market now. So now it's like, well, shit, if I can't go to them, I can go to them and get it from here. You know what I'm saying? So what I noticed was Franklin is really learning how to control all of these territories. You know what I'm saying? Like he's basically providing everybody with this product. Now the way you know what I'm saying, the way you cook your product up is totally up to you. So that, you know what I'm saying, that determines who get money here and there, whatever. But he's the one that's basically supplying everybody, and he's finding out that, you know what I'm saying, like if they come to him try to shop with him, he basically gonna short them and that'll starve them out because now they're not gonna get the money that they're supposed to be getting. So you know what I'm saying, that's gonna hurt them even more. So it's like you starting to see how Franklin is learning how to basically control these dudes without really controlling them. And not only that, like what I do think though is Man Boy got something up his sleeve. Now I don't know if he working with his sister, but he definitely got something up his sleeve because of the demeanor he had when he was talking to Franklin, when Franklin was asking him about Scully. Something was just off to me. I don't know. Something just was like, nah, I don't think he killed him.
Yeah, and I see what you're saying. And the thing about him is, man, when they were sitting there talking, it was Franklin, his aunt, his uncle, and they're like, we got to pick a side. And Franklin, I think Franklin and his uncle is like, yo, let's pick Man Boy. And so they asked her, and she's like, honestly, she was like,
it was the auntie and the uncle that picked Man Boy. And then I forgot what D-Ray's character. I think his name is I'm about to call him Cuddy, but I don't think his name is Cuddy. Hold on.
Peaches. It's Peaches.
Peaches. Peaches that said to go with Scully, I think. And then everybody else that said Man Boy. I know one person said Scully, everybody else said Man Boy. It might have been Franklin that said Scully, but everybody else said Man Boy.
But you got to remember though, because remember, look, this is what the aunt said. The aunt said Man Boy seemed like the most liable choice. But she was like, but what you got to understand about him is, she was like, he always want to, like, he always got this, like you said, he got this demeanor about him to where he can't be trusted because he always trying to expand, or he's always trying to do something behind your back and all this little stuff like that. Because she kind of went with Scully, because it was Peaches that went with Scully. Yeah. And so, like, she was like the tiebreaker type of thing. And she was just saying that, yeah, it seems like Man Boy would be the easiest choice, but she was like, he always got something up his sleeve, it seemed like. It's like it's always something.
Would you rather worry about Man Boy or would you rather worry about Scully?
I mean, I would have gone Man Boy. I would have picked Man Boy myself too, because the thing about Man Boy is, if he does have something up his sleeve, right? Well, one thing he does know, before old dude got killed, when they hung up on that cross, he was about to get some head from old girl, right? But you gotta remember, before that, he was like, oh man, fuck that dude Franklin, man. He was like, he weak, you know what I'm saying? He hurt. And then Man Boy was like, yo, don't underestimate him. He said, because that dude still got his brain. So he knows that he's smart, but I'm starting to think that he could outsmart him.
I don't think so. I think that he's going to try to kill Franklin. I don't think he's going to try to outsmart him. I just think he's just going to flat out try to kill him. But you're right about that, because remember in the past seasons, Man Boy tried some shit on them before. Remember, and he tried to outsmart him in the first 3 seasons, and the shit didn't work. So I think now he's just gonna try to use like brute force, to where it's like, we know he weak. We can take him out physically. Mentally, we ain't gonna be able to fuck with him. We already tried that. The shit didn't work. You know what I'm saying? So I think that he's gonna try to attempt, you know what I'm saying, a real quick murder.
And that'd be tough to do. And I think that's like what he's plotting, because like you said, it was interesting to see just his demeanor and the way he was smiling at him. You know what I'm saying? It just felt funny. It just felt real funny. Something else I wanted to touch on was the relationship that Franklin has with his parents. Right. Now that's the other side of the game that a lot of people don't really, speak about, because she knows what her son does. Yeah. His dad know what he does. And I think one of the wildest scenes was when he asked them to leave because they didn't know if Scully was dead. And they was like, yo, we ain't running. You know what I'm saying? And just for like, when it comes to a black mom, like, you always worried about your son regardless. You know what I'm saying? But to be in this situation where he's walking with a cane at 21 years old because he got shot in the back about 5 times or whatever. And then now you telling me that there's a dude that's possibly out looking for you,
Yeah.
And then like the other scene where his dad was talking to him about like, let's pop in the you know what I'm saying, the VHS.
He was trying to get him not to go. Yeah.
Yeah, because he knew something was going down. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So what do you think about like the parents actually being involved? Well, mainly his mom is the one that's really involved because she's the one that got the real estate shit on the side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, with the
Yeah.
money that he's bringing in.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? She in the past seasons, she fought against it. You know what I'm saying? I think she was the last one to get on board. His dad was kind of, fighting against it for a minute, but then he kind of realized, like, my son is an adult, and if this what the man gonna do, that's what the man gonna do. I think his mom is really, like the, where he get his brains from. At least that's what it seems like. I think he get his rationale and he get, like his heart from his dad. But I think his mindset, his brains, I think he get from his mom. Because that was a genius ass plan for her to just come up with out of the blue and was like, we made a great donation, you know what I'm saying? I know you out here doing what you're doing in the streets, but now it's time to be smart for real. You need to get next to some of these people that, can really help you out. Because if you looking at it, you got the money to do it. It's not like, ain't nobody gonna know. It ain't like you can't come up with a front for it. Shit, your auntie got a club. Your mom got a real estate business. Your dad got a fucking rehab center. So you can use that as if, to get next to these people and start really talking to these people and getting with these people and mixing and mingling and using these people to your advantage. You could tell that she's making the moves right now that's going to set him up later on down the line to be untouchable. And that's what it's beginning to look like. It's really beginning to look like that his mom is really going to get him in the right state to where he's damn near going to be untouchable. Because if he get in with these senators and governors and all these people, like she's trying to set him up to be, he don't have to worry about a Scully. He don't have to worry about a man boy. Because now he going to have the police on this side. He going to have the people on this side. So it's like, yo, hey, I ain't got to worry about that now. Let's get him, you know what I'm saying? Let's do a little something to get him on up out of here. So as far as any, like enemies or any competition or anything like that, I think in these next few episodes that we watch, we really gonna start to see, a lot of that, start to build itself up. As far as him making these connections and networking with, these government officials and really getting in good. And that's another reason I said that, that police officer, I think he's going to end up losing his life because if Franklin is going to start being with these people eventually, then that police officer is no longer going to be needed. And, he just going to have to be another piece knocked off the chessboard. Got a question for you. Like I said, we seen what happened with Teddy and Gustavo, man. At the end of episode 2, we see Gustavo going to check on his homie, and him and his wife are laying on the floor, murdered. Gustavo then goes to check the house. He can't find the kids. So, do you think that chief made a move? Because remember, he was messing with old boy in the wheelchair when they was down there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, do you think he made a move?
The thing about that is that really the MO that they want to use to try to get more money? Is to basically have a ransom situation. You know what I'm saying? Because anytime you fuck with anybody kids, anytime you get a kid involved, like really just about all bets are off. Like it ain't no, okay, because you took the kid, you want me to give you 200,000 and then I'm just going to keep giving you 200,000 and not forget the fact that you kidnapped my nephew or whatever the case may be. So it's like, if that's the route that they took, That was a dumbass route. Like that was like, okay, you want to show that you serious and you take out the friend, okay, even that's not really the route to go. But if you
Right.
want to make, if you want to, stamp your position, all right, you know what I'm saying? It's a tough business to be in. But anytime you start touching kids, a lot of the time bets are off. It's like, yo, fuck you, fuck your feelings. I'm taking you out because this kid don't know what his parents do. You know what I'm saying? So to get a kid involved, if that's what they did, this captain or chief or whatever the fuck he is, he's gonna be taken out. He ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it to the 4th episode. You know what I'm saying? like
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think he'll probably last like until maybe an episode or two towards the end. But I think this was a power play by him. I don't think that the ransom was necessary, but I understood why they had to do the ransom because, of course, they killed off the parents. I think this is a power play, though. I think this is to show Teddy and Gustavo that they just don't reach Mexico. You know what I'm saying? They just not in Mexico. They could actually reach them if shit don't go according to plan in the US. And I think that, you know what I'm saying, the way that he was talking when they had first met up, you know what I'm saying, like he said, the last captain wasn't thinking about Tijuana and his people. You know what I'm saying? To where he was saying, like, basically, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make sure that, when all of this shit falls or if anything happens, that we don't take the fall for it, that we not the ones that are basically going to be the bad guys in this situation. And so I think that when he's going up to the door to give him his payment and he realized like, oh shit, he go in and he see basically it's been a hit put out and the hit was, completed. Okay, I think now he's realizing these motherfuckers are a lot more serious than we thought they were. And this is not the same situation that we used to.
But then you also got to realize the how ruthless Teddy has gotten and the connections that Teddy got.
But
Teddy
they don't know that though.
No, they don't know that. No, for sure
Right.
they don't.
Right.
So if Stargo, he knows like, yo, Teddy is like well connected and he know a lot of motherfuckers that can touch people without getting caught. You know what I'm saying? That's why I made the assumption of like, doing what you did is like, dude, you're not gonna last long. Like maybe maybe they can drag it out. They can drag him out to like towards the end of the season. But the point I was trying to make was like, dude, you ain't gonna last too long going about it this way because you really don't know who you fucking with at the end of the day. And so it's gonna be interesting, man. Like one other thing was is it T? I think her name is T.
Yeah, T. Yep, she popped back up.
Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting to see like what pops up with her and Saint. You know what I'm saying? Because like
you missing somebody.
Who I'm missing?
Mel.
Mel ain't coming back.
Hey,
listen. But this is the thing.
Mel
this is the thing though. When it comes to Mel, she might come back, but Franklin's never gonna trust her again.
I don't know, man.
Like I don't think he's. This is the thing though.
I don't know.
I know he loves her. He loves her.
Yeah.
But I think the love that he has for her, he's not gonna have her touched in that type of way that she did him. I don't
think so either. But I think, and this is a real quick Scoots Bronson hot take. Scoots Bronson Snowfall hot take. I think I'm gonna do this once an episode. Scoots Bronson Snowfall hot take, right? The mom is gonna be the one to kill Mel.
Okay, she hasn't taken nobody out yet. It's not a bad take. It's not a bad take.
Yeah, because she has literally not had her. She's the only one who has not had her hands dirty for real, like literally dirty. Because remember, in this episode, this is the first time Jerome just killed somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Oh boy, and he didn't take that well.
Not at all. You know what I'm saying? The auntie, she used to this life, so this really ain't nothing to her. It's just like a flip in the pan. She just killed the old girl. You know what I'm saying? She just killed her ex-lover. So,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? It's a, you know, the dad, you know, he was in the streets or whatever. He used to seeing it, you know what I'm saying? He a part of this life too. Leon done killed some people. Franklin done killed some people. I'm telling you, man, the mom is the only one left that ain't caught a body. And I think, you know what I'm saying, Mel and T gonna end up having that little, you know, beef. The mom is going to not know about any of this. She's going to see Mel, and it's going to be in a certain situation, and she is going to kill Mel. That's my hot take for Snowfall. I don't know what episode it's going to be, but that's my first episode for our Snowfall recaps. That's my first episode hot take.
That's not a bad one. It's not a bad one. But I don't think it's a hot take, but I don't think he's gonna do it. I think he just got like this certain love for it, and maybe he's looking at it like, you know, an eye for an eye, except I didn't die. You know what I'm saying? You know, I took your pops out, but your pops wouldn't stop. You know what I'm saying? Like he wouldn't stop
just
coming for me.
Hating ass nigga, man. Just like Irene.
Man, I told you, man, he was stuck, man, because he ain't the real guy, man. You know what I'm saying? He's still the grandpa, man, from Get Out. See, when he shot himself in the head, he didn't die. He's the same guy, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to tell people that. He still need the flash, man. He need the flash.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was like it was 2 dope episodes, man. I was glad to get that surprise. That was really dope, man. I like your hot take though. It's not far fetched at all. It's not
I
far-fetched
don't think so either.
one.
And I think it'll happen somewhere towards the middle of the season. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure what episode, but I think it's definitely gonna happen in the middle of the season. Only because, you know what I'm saying, Franklin was shot towards the end. Mel has always been that one that's, you know what I'm saying, she really free spirited. She got her own mind, but I think that, you know, her coming back, especially now that she is aware of Irene, you know what I'm saying? I think that she's gonna find her way back. We still ain't even see Wanda, so we don't know where
we ain't seen Wanda. We ain't seen Wanda, but I wonder. But I also wonder, will it be a situation of giving her a freebie, giving Mel a freebie, and see if she'll bite on it? You know what I'm saying?
Now,
because she look clean now.
I see what you mean. Yes, you definitely do. But I think that what's going to happen is Franklin might let her go, but the mom is going to be like, fuck that. And she, like I said, she's going to be unaware of the total situation, and she's just going to fire off and kill her. Because, I mean, at this point, if she kill her, you know what I'm saying, what's the worst that could happen? Especially if they kill off Irene.
True. That's true. I feel you, man. So I mean, we didn't discuss this. I mean, I don't think it's necessary, but you know, if so. So are we doing Fire Flames, or are we just gonna wait till like the end of the season?
I got something way better, man. I got something way better than the Fire Flames for this right now. So, you know what I'm saying? Usually we do Fire Flames when we looking at movies that we done seen, you know what I'm saying, stuff you can go back and check out or whatever. Instead of Fire Flames, man, let's do some hypotheticals for the next episode. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, usually we do, you know what I'm saying, the coming soon, you know what I'm saying, we talk about how the next episode. So if you guys watch Snowfall, you know that after Snowfall, they don't show you what's about to happen on the next episode no more.
Well, they just show you what's going to happen throughout the season.
Exactly. So you don't know what's what.
Yeah.
So from what we've seen, from what we've seen on what's going to happen throughout the next season, from trailers, from these 2 episodes, what do you think are some hypotheticals that could possibly happen in the next episode?
I think. I definitely think they're going to find out where that 6-year-old boy is. I think that is possibly something that can happen in the next episode. I also think that we still gonna see the trauma that Jerome is going through from killing somebody for the first time. I don't think that's gonna go away, and I don't think we're gonna find out. I got one more. I don't think we're gonna find out yet what Man Boy have up his sleeve. I don't think we're gonna find that out in the third episode. But I definitely think they're gonna find out what a boy is, or who at least got the boy. Let's say that. I think who at least got the boy, and that Jerome, we're gonna see him dealing with some trauma of taking that dude out.
Yeah. I think that we gonna in this next episode we're gonna get a lot more Man Boy. You know, so I think it's gonna be a Man Boy heavy episode. I also think that this is gonna be the beginning of this episode will be the beginning of Leon and Franklin starting to piece it up. Even though they kind of just had that little beef, you know what I'm saying? Leon know that Scully is after him right now. You know, Franklin told them, y'all watch our back or whatever. I think that somehow some people from Scully set is going to end up messing around with in Leon territory. And that's where, you know what I'm saying, that bridge is going to get connected. They're going to kind of piece it up. And I think this is where Teddy is going to Teddy's name is going to get brought up to Irene. I think Irene is going to find out either who Teddy is, or she's going to get some kind of she's going to get some type of, you know what I'm saying, some little crumb of, you know what I'm saying, Teddy's name, who he is, or whatever, FBI agent, anything that revolves around Teddy, he's going to get mixed up in this story somehow.
Okay. All right. I like the direction you going in. I can feel all that. I can feel all that.
I think we got some good takes, man. We gotta be careful though. We don't want them to steal our right and stuff. So Snowfall, if you watching, man, we want our cut, baby.
Hell yeah, shit. We in this shit.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, I mentioned something on the coming soon. I said that we had something special coming up for the people. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mention what it was because, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to be a surprise for the people, but we got something cooking up, something brewing for the next episode. So I hope that people I honestly think it's gonna be dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be dope. But the movie that we're doing, you know, because like these Snowfall episodes are gonna be there every Friday. So we're still gonna have our midweek podcast of a movie, or whether it's a appreciation episode or whatever.
Yep.
But this next movie though, man, it's oh man, I was about to say something. I think that would have gave it away, man. I think it would have gave it away. I'm gonna let you go first because I don't know if this is gonna be too forward.
I just know that, you know what I'm saying, people, you know what I'm saying, we out here, we just trying to recruit, you know what I'm saying, the best movies possible. And, you know what I'm saying, this is one of them.
Man, I wanna oh man. I feel like because I know because if the name is said, like
don't do it, yeah, that's too easy.
That's what I'm saying. It's so
way too easy.
It's so
that's
tough,
way
man.
Too easy.
But this movie, man, that we got coming up, man, is definitely like, and I know we say this all the time, but I feel like all the shit that we say, man, it be definite classics, man. Like,
this really is a classic though. If anybody ever seen this, you don't call it no classic. You just don't got no taste. This is a classic. And and not only that, the star is straight out of Milwaukee too. So you know what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm saying? Young buck out of Milwaukee, just ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. What we talking about?
Oh man, it's yo, that was I ain't gonna say it. It's a dead giveaway. I was trying to think of like how to, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, there's no way to finesse it, man. So, hey, y'all just be on the lookout, man. This next episode is definitely gonna be dope, and then also we got a surprise for the people, man. So y'all
it's gonna be a
be
great
tuned.
episode.
Yeah, man, be tuned in for this next one because it's definitely gonna be, you know what I'm saying, an episode that could probably be epic, man. I'm telling you, because and then hopefully, man, this could also be like an eye opener, man, because like, you know what I'm saying, as much as we do this shit, like we ain't gonna hog it up. If motherfuckers are really out here that are into movies like the way that we are, and you know what I'm saying, they got some thoughts. They can come and share the thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
Hit us up, man. Definitely hit us up.
So I think this is the one that can be an eye opener, man. But so I'm definitely ready for this next episode. I think it's gonna turn out really dope, man.
Man, me and you both, man. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know, as usual, man, you guys can hit me up on Twitter at Scoots Bronson. You can hit me up on Instagram at ScootsBronson_TV. And of course, you know what I'm saying, you can always find us on the YouTube, Scoots Bronson TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. And you know what I'm saying, like we always tell y'all, man, make sure you guys go to Facebook, join that VA Podcast Watch Group page. It's open to everybody. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got to request it. Just go ahead and accept it and put yourself in there, man. We've grown over this little bit of time we've been doing this. I think we got up to like 54 or 56 members. We slowly but surely getting there, man. Thank you guys for jumping in. We appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's where you can find anything from the YouTube to the audio links, all that. We will have a link tree coming soon. So, you know what I'm saying? If you listen to podcasts on a certain platform, we definitely will be putting it in there so you can find whatever platform that you like the best and you'll be able to listen to us every episode. You can even go back and listen to the old ones, man. But yeah, definitely go to the VA Podcast Watch Group. That's where you can find everything about Viewers Anonymous right there.
Yes, sir, man. And for the people that just joined, man, shout out to one person that it was, man. It was she's actually my older sister.
Okay.
Emmy Monique Coleman, you know what I'm saying? She joined the group. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my sister. And I'm not just saying sister like she's, you know what I'm saying? She's my half sister. So you know what I'm saying? She joined. Also, you know what I'm saying? The old college mate, Tiana Lane. Appreciate her joining into the group. And, you know what I'm saying? Former workmate, Brian Terry, he joined in. So, appreciate them for jumping in. And also, man, my cousin, Atwana Drummond, you know what I'm saying? She joined the group. So, appreciate everybody, man. And,
salute to all four of them, man. We definitely appreciate y'all, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And, you know what I'm saying? Let's drop the Stolen Time podcast, you know what I'm saying? Entitled it Free Agent. You know what I'm saying? I thought that shit.
Hey, yo, man.
Hey.
Just the disrespect Cam Newton get is crazy, bro.
It is, man. It is. It really is. But he put some of the shit on himself though too.
He did with the I'm rich and where's your daddy thing, like, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, nigga, that's Cam Newton, bro. Like, I can see if he was talking to like Mitchell Trubisky. That's Cam Newton, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? This nigga was an MVP. This nigga is a national championship winner, Heisman Trophy winner, motherfucking Super Bowl runner-up, man. Like, come on. He took the Carolina Panthers to the Super Bowl, man. That's not an easy thing to do.
For sure, man. For sure. So me and Unc, man, we got into that and some other things. So go check out episode 202 of the Stolen Time podcast, all major platforms. Also, you know what I'm saying? I'm working on some stuff like the last episode of 28 Minutes or Less was still me and you, the episode we put together.
Yeah,
so go check out that. Yes, sir, man. The Stolen Time podcast on Facebook, on Stolen Time Pod on Instagram, S.Foster8 on Instagram and Twitter. Like he said, you can find the links to everything because I post everything 28 minutes or less and Stolen Time Podcast. You can find all that stuff on the VA Podcast Watch Group page. And that's all I got, man.
Oh yeah, and this Saturday, man. I'm not sure. I want to say it's probably gonna be around maybe about 9-ish. You know what I'm saying? Isolated Society. We're going for another round. I got to get some more people together, but we definitely gonna go for another round of Isolated Society. I had fun doing the last one. I had We Go High on there, slash Immaculate Bro, slash North State of Mind. We talked about the Houston Texans in the NFL. We talked a little bit about the NFL draft. We did some predictions, you know what I'm saying, some situations. I guess you could say like a little mock draft. And then we talked about the NBA, man. We talked about, the All-Star game, and, we talked a little bit about the Nets and the Suns, and it was all right, man. So we got some more stuff coming up. Isolate Society this weekend. We talking sports, y'all. So if you like sports, jump in. Comments are welcome. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have some fun.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. I was able to hear some of it. I haven't heard the whole episode yet, but where y'all was at, it was pretty dope because I was able to, because I jumped in a couple of times, you know what I'm saying, because I was driving and shit. So I was like, that's why I wasn't able to get on. But yeah, so I caught some of it. I got to catch the whole episode though.
I mean, I know you know what I'm saying, you doing your thing right now, so I wasn't really, you know what I'm saying, bugging out about it because we had talked about it before, and I know anytime you get a chance to jump on, man, you always do. So I don't never put it past you when you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So, can't wait to this next episode, man. This next episode, another bag of tricks, man. We trying to do any and everything we can to, you know what I'm saying, put some stank on it. But you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you guys for listening. Appreciate you guys for watching. And appreciate you guys for supporting. But like they say in Hollywood, man, that's a wrap.
Cut.